Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I'm going to be looking at the Sonic Rumble Steam page. Now, why? Why would you do that, Doc Ossity? Well, I'll tell you right now. See, before it said mixed and overwhelmingly negative reviews. Now it's mixed. But see, the reason why is there's a lot of misinformation out there about Sonic Rumble. Good old Sonic Rumble. You know, it took 500 years, 500 cigarettes, you know, to finally come out, and it finally comes out and everyone's upset about it. I wonder why. Well, you know, people, for example, let's go down the list here, and there's I gotta find the comments now. I lost where they are, but you know, there's people complaining about the skins and the prices and how predatory it is or whatever. Guys, listen, free-to-play mobile game, did you not expect it to have microtransactions? Come on. I mean, listen, you can have that criticism, and I agree, but, like, what did you expect? Of course there's gonna be, like, even Fall Guys has skins and tons of microtransactions in it. I mean, it's probably not as predatory as this, but anyway, some people are out here saying that there's pay-to-win skins. Now, in a sense, I guess you could, like, for example, this guy who has this gigantic list of problems and whatever. I'll get through this list actually real quick, but I'm going over here. It actually does match with the camera. Look at that. But they're not really pay to win, right? Okay, so they think for some reason these Neanderthals think that the skins make you win the game, right? Like, for example, I think it's legendary skins give you like 100 boost or on the booster thing or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but they think that's like 100 ring multiplier, right? You're getting 2 times the rings in a match. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. All right, so no effect on gameplay outside of the skills, but you can grind to get skills, right? Which, you know, again, mobile game, you can pay to progress faster. Oh my God, who would have thought about that? That's never happened before. I totally didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, I would like it to not happen like that, right? But I can't complain. Like, what else are they gonna make you buy besides the skins? And I don't know. You can get the skills for free. I already have like a full thing of skills for free. You know, it's not that hard. The skills aren't that great either. Let me tell you. Trust me, they're kind of ass. They're not that great. But the skins, what they do when they give you the booster, every little thing in Sonic Rumble gives you like a small boost to your overall percentage when you unlock it. Now, this boost is like how you get points on the leaderboard, essentially. It'll help you progress faster. So, for example, if you buy like $1,000 worth of skins, you're gonna progress a lot quicker than most people. Now, obviously, people are, you know, it's probably going to upset people. It's like, you know, everyone at the top of the leaderboard is going to be the people who spend the most money and play the most, like in combination. Wow, really? A mobile game that people at the top of the leaderboard are spending the most money? Or hell, the people at the top of the leaderboard are spending the most money in general? No, like, obviously, I agree. It shouldn't be like that. That's a really stupid system. But like at the same time, really, 99.9% of you are like, the leaderboards don't fucking matter anyway. Okay, you shouldn't be playing unless you make content on Sonic Rumble. You shouldn't be playing the game that long every single day anyway. Go outside, go learn a skill, go do something that's gonna be productive. Don't do that. Like, listen, I play video games a lot, all right, but go. Not that. That's crazy. That is crazy. You're insane. I hate you. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, yeah. Apparently, this guy says there's kernel level anti-cheat. I'm not sure. How does that even work if it's a mobile game? Like, I guess there is kernel on a computer, not computer, phone. But I don't know. If that's true, whatever. Every game has that stupid anti-cheat nowadays. So, I mean, like, it sucks. If you don't want to download the game, that's fine. FOMO farming with constantly rotating skins and claw machine loot box gambling. Are you even able to spend money on the claw machine? I haven't seen anything that's like a loot box where you have to spend money on it. Having multiple battle passes, I don't know if this guy brings it up, but yeah, the multiple battle passes, it's kind of cringe, right? Like, it's literally to get it's like either $20 to get both the battle passes, or $40 or close to $40 for, you know, each of the Hall of Fame ones, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. But that is a little ridiculous that there's 2 battle passes right out the gate. And now, at the same time, like, I would be willing to spend the money to buy that if I had money. But hopefully I get money soon. But yeah, it's like battle passes in a free-to-play game. Who would have thought it? You know, it's all skins and cosmetics anyway. So, like, it's more of the same, dude. Like, how else are you supposed to monetize a fucking mobile game anyway? Or like a free-to-play game more accurately, right? It's like if people complaining about, like, I've seen this but too about Marvel Rivals, the game that lets you have every character out the gate, which is, you know, it should happen, right? It should happen for a game like that. But at this, you know, that's part of the reason why Multiverses died. But like, people are upset that that game where you have access to all the fucking gameplay features out the gate, I just spit a little, there is still people complaining that you have to, like, you know, you have to pay money to unlock skins. Like, yeah, it's a free game, dude. I can understand, like, recolors maybe being like, oh, you grind for 10 hours and now you can make your fucking Rocket Raccoon silver or some shit like that, you know? Like Smite has that, right? But, you know, I'm not going to complain about it, right? Like this, like, I wouldn't drop a negative review, adding that as like one of the actual negatives. You know, I can understand the kernel anti-cheat stuff and the for example, the FOMO farming. I'm assuming they're talking about the shop, right? The shop that rotates. It's got rotating skins. Fortnite does this. Every games do this that are pay to win. That I've seen games have rotating shops where you can't even buy, like, with real money in the shop. It's just like, that's how it is. I've seen single player games with fucking rotating shops. You're not gonna miss out on the skin. Like, listen, it is annoying, but it's like, dude. I can't, like, this is not something I would ever even complain about. I mean, it's just like, oh, yeah, no, you're right. I do wish I could go back and just buy the skin, but, you know, it'll probably be back out in a week anyway. All right? Like, it's not that big of a deal. The skins come back. You know, not being able to buy it right away if it's not in the rotating shop, if it is even one of those skins that rotates in the shop, because as far as I know, you can buy all the fucking characters right out the gate. But yeah, it's just like, it's just such a nothing burger thing to complain about, if I'm being honest. Like, listen, let's read this other thing. I'm prattling. Basic part of Sonic moveset is now just locked behind items, so don't expect any speed running. It's a party game. Picking up items, is a huge delay, so you have to okay. I agree with that. Yeah, the gameplay, you know, it's marketed as this action-packed kind of Fall Guys party game. You know, not parody, but like, yeah, it's obviously, it doesn't say like it's Fall Guys, but like it's like Fall Guys party game Sonic, right? It's supposed to be action packed, but honestly, it just feels like Fall Guys without the goofy bean people. Instead, it's got Sonic, which is cool. I mean, Sonic is in Fall Guys too, but like, yeah, a lot of the items is like that you can pick up are just literally, though, you can only homing dash people if you pick it up out of an item. Now, I don't know how they would balance that otherwise, but it definitely doesn't feel as fast paced as I would like a Sonic game to feel like, especially some of the abilities, like some of the dashes and kind of speed slides or whatever. They're so, like, they don't go anywhere. They don't really boost your speed at all. It's like, oh boy, wow, I'm glad this is on a 20-second cooldown. I barely fucking moved. You know, there's no point. So, you know, as we go down here, 2.1 silk songs per skin. Avoid this game. All right, that's funny. The skins are, you know, again, it's free to play, so it's like it's hard to complain considering the skins really don't actually do anything. But there's there's skins that are $50 in this game, dude. The $50 for a skin in League of Legends is like an ultimate skin, as far as I remember. It might be cheaper than that, actually. And in fact, every ultimate skin I have on the current account that I have access to, fucking, I got for free through loot boxes. So yeah, no, $50 skins on a mobile Fall Guys parody thing, not the best. Not awesome. They should definitely, the skins should be cheaper. The skin, I 110% agree. The skins should not cost this much. It is kind of ridiculous. Now, the fact that skins cost money at all, especially considering you can get red rings for free, so you can actually technically grind for skins, although I'm sure it takes fucking years. It's the price is ridiculous. I will grant that. Skins should not cost more than the battle pass, right? Because I don't know. Maybe that's a weird thing to say. Like, hey, listen, if the skins were like some insane thing with really cool animations, but it's just like, okay, Metal Sonic has cool glowing lines on him and he's wearing a fucking hoodie. $50! $50! Come on! Like, it doesn't make any sense. Let's go down here. Pay to win Fall Guys copy. Not pay to win. Not really, anyway. If you want to count the abilities, I wouldn't count the leaderboard shit as pay to win. But if you want to count the fact that you can purchase skills early on, even though the skills are like whatever. Yeah, sure. Why not? You win by having more rings, get more rings by buying legendary characters. That's not how it works. You win by having better moves. That's, you know what, at least a fair critique. I would disagree just on merit of like it doesn't make that big a deal, and the skills are pretty easy to grind for as far as I'm aware. Also costs money to get different moves. Again, you can pay for the points that you use for said skill moves, but it's not that hard to get, paying to progress in a mobile game is not unheard of, nor is it like something I would, it's just like, I don't care, as long as the grind's not so hard. Like, for example, NBA 2K20 anything, NBA 2K in general, the basketball game, that is something where the grind is so unbelievably terrible and the game is guaranteed to have a year-long life cycle, so like the time you put in now is not even gonna fucking matter in 6 months. 6 months. Say that again. But in that game, it's so unbelievably both boring and hard to grind. Like, you can't even play online if you don't spend money on 2K. You need to drop $50 to make your build like online ready mind you, $50 doesn't even max out your build. $120 does. If you factor in the animations that you also have to buy. NBA 2K, Ronnie 2K, if you ever somehow watch this video, I don't know why you would. You are an ugly disgrace on society, and the fact that you still have a job is insane with the amount of times you've lied to people. I hate you. Most of the 2K fan base hates you. I'm not even a fan anymore. I don't play that shit. That shit's awful. And you should just become a homeless person, please. Give all your money to someone else, probably me, and just, maybe hit up a gym too. Maybe learn how to actually play basketball, considering you make you're a part of a basketball game, the only basketball game, and you can't fucking play basketball. You couldn't even make a layup in the fucking celebrity game, a wide open layup, and there were WNBA players half your size guarding you. You couldn't even fucking play good basketball. Like, what's wrong with you? I hate Ronnie 2K. Anyway, completely irrelevant to the conversation. Let's see. We'll bring this. We already read that. You win with better moves. I already read that. $60 price. Okay, yeah, $60 skins. Again, disagree. Was playing the best game of my life, but the kid I was playing against spent $20 on Metal Sonic skin that he gets 100 times ring multiplier and had 10k rings while everyone else had 2k. I don't believe you. I don't That's not how. I don't think that's how, unless Metal Sonic does actually have some insane ring multiplier for some reason. That first off, 10k rings is crazy, but I don't believe you for a second. First off, if everyone else had 2k, I guess 100 times. No, because that would be 100% because that's a legendary skin. So that would be 2 times. So if even if he didn't have it, he would have 5k rings if it even worked like it does, which it doesn't. You just got shit on by Metal Sonic, to be honest. You cut his rings in half, take away the multiplier, he still beat you by 3,000 rings. The situation this person brought up is a complete load of bullshit. And yeah, it's really it. There was a comment that said 6 months too, and I'm really upset because I wanted to make a joke about Venom on that. This game is odd. Sonic Fall Guys clone should be fun, right? Yeah, it is fun, at least somewhat, but this game is more atrocious microtransactions. The pop-ups are crazy. There are tons. Every single time I finish a game, there's a $10, $5 pop-up, and half the time it's just wrenches and rings. I don't even need those. You give those in droves for free. I don't need them. I'm not spending $5 on them. Holy shit. Battle passes are just, like the fact that there's battle pass. Fuck you. The core game is pretty solid and a nice little distraction. The game is not worthy of your time or money. If you want Sonic Fall Guys, go buy the Sonic skin Fall Guys. Yeah, I'm looking at the statistics on like YouTube search too, for Sonic Rumble. I'm kind of upset that, I spent money on this game. Like I think I spent like $8. $8 is a lot to me right now. I think I got the job I went, it doesn't matter. Love you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments about Sonic Rumble. I enjoy it, but obviously if if the views are shit and there was a boss fight too that was really fucking bad. Oh my god, dude. Oh, so some of the stages are really good, and then a couple of the stages, especially the final rounds, I hate them. Oh, gather all the rings. There's no finish line. Just beat the shit out of the robot that constantly drops things. But also, you can't land on the platform, even if you try, because sometimes you just spawn in the wrong spot. That's really great game design. Can't wait to show you that. I think it was my Knuckles video. Anyway, I love you. Goodbye, like, and subscribe. Again, comments, poggers.